Hello, radiant lights. Happy new moon to you. I'm doing this on the day of the moon in Aquarius. In fact, I believe just about an hour ago or a few minutes ago, maybe half an hour ago, it's newly direct aspect. And as to many of you know, it's a direct aspect to that wonderful square Uranus and Taurus, Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius also. So when I was tuning in, I was getting, don't be locked in a conventional view of things. I meditate every morning to prepare for my day, my personal growth, and what I'm working on and what my soul wants to experience and express. And then I do a tune in for the collective. So I was definitely getting, there's a lot about clearing up communication, but also that if you're locking yourself in an old view of you, an old version of you, that's also how you're going to see life, your life and the world. I also want to invite all of you, I had a really great interview yesterday on Awakenings, my Awakenings podcast, Awakenings with Michele Meiche. Kim Stanwood Terra Nova, and she has a book out called The Technology of Intention, and we really did do a deep dive into intentionality, which is something I've been re-emphasizing in my own life and with people I'm working with, but also why it works, in a sense, these readings, how when we're transmitting or what we're broadcasting, the clearer it is, someone catches it. Like I catch what people are saying or what they're needing to know or what their guidance is, especially from their soul and the level of the oversouls, what's being co-created, who's answering that soul call. So you're going to be feeling more and more of a pull or a tug to what is new, what is progressive, what is unconventional perhaps for you, what is different, what is liberating, what liberates not only you on a 3D level, but your ideas, your visions, your creativity. This is all about creativity, self-expression. You're going to find yourself drawn perhaps to people in situations that you normally wouldn't be drawn to. Okay, so the energy setting the tone is a time for healing and surrender to the divine. Oh, that's so perfect. We actually talked about that on my podcast. Surrendering, what does that mean to the divine aspect of you? There's a very cosmic, cosmological energy that is coming in. And I love what Kim was saying in her interview and on our awakening conversation was you catch it. And it's this wave, this energy that you catch. So we can catch a lot of things, right? And depending how aware we are, depends on what we catch, what we get caught up in. So you want to be very, especially this weekend, the next few weeks, I would say the rest of this year, it's really emphasized this year that you become a bit more picky, discriminating, called spiritual discernment, discerning what is actually right for you. Look at this, man holding a coin. Okay, so this isn't, of course, Aquarius is a masculine energetically, masculine sign, fixed, so it's sometimes could be called stubborn, fixed ideas, but it's very strong, it's very determined, it's harnessing that male energy. I also find man holding the coin, it's kind of interesting too, because in the States and wherever else you celebrate Valentine's Day, so there could be some messages for some of you, someone reaching out, wanting to connect with you, or some flirtation or online dating that you have a really great time, or a Zoom date, or even in person, a really great connecting with someone, okay? A heart-to-heart connecting. For some of you, it is going to be a romantic vibe is what I'm hearing. Okay, now we're going to look at the energies card, see what energy we're pulling in. Whoa, that one really wanted to come out. Ooh, I love this. Oh my God, you guys. In my new moon blog post, it's available on soulplayground.life, and I also did a version of it on Instagram. I talk about be open to infinite possibilities. Be open to the possibilities. And what did we get? Endless possibilities in the star. This is such a synchronicity. I love this. I wrote about how we're guided by our own inner star. Okay, it's not just our inner light. It's a star. It's a bright, stars, they say are what, billions of miles away, but that they're dead, right? Well, it also represents the past. There's some mission. There's something that you've come in with to do, to be, to share. This new moon in Aquarius is lighting you and lighting you. And then the other message I got for everyone was light me. These matches. What lights you, right? Whoa, smoldering. It's not letting me light it. Okay, well, I already lit the candle. Okay, so what lights you? What relights you? How do you feel lit? And I mean in the sense of your own light. So there is a lot about lightening up, following your light, following the light, following the inner light. It's not to ignore the shadow or the dark, because that's the place of possibilities. Our light shines up what is yet to be revealed. So I feel for some of you, this is a very special time. Whenever you come to this reading, it's a very special time for you, because your soul is asking you to take a risk. Your higher self is guiding you, which is the true you. This is about surrendering to the divine aspect of you, the higher self, the higher will. It's bringing the ego personality under the higher self. The ego personality is like, can let it handle the to-dos, but your big ideas, your focus on the endless possibilities is coming from that part of you that is greater, that's something greater, that wants something greater, something more, and not in a consuming, grasping way. It's not about buying things or consuming. It's about being all that you can be. So we've got the Three of Voices, which is in the Muse. This is the Muse deck. Three of Swords. So again, that's that time. That's coming under a time of healing. Surrender to the divine. We have the Five of Inspiration, which is Five of Wands. This is telling me some of you are working on something, a relationship, a goal, a career goal, health challenges. Please do not give up. Whatever the previous loss is, you're healing from it. But healing also means moving forward. That doesn't mean forgetting. It means that you allow the movement of your inspiration. You allow the natural movement to move you in the direction that you now want to go. Now let's look at what are the endless possibilities. Ooh, Three of Inspiration. Wow. So things lining up, things coming in alignment for you. Expect the best. Expect the better version. Expect the more ideal. I just bought some stuff online the other day, some tech stuff, and it's like there were way better versions than I had previously before that I was using. And it was like some of it I had to pay a little more for, some of it I paid the same or less, and I'm like, wow, there's a better version. This does more, or this does more what I want, or I can use this in multiple ways, right? Some of them were things for me to do my videos for you and my Patreon community, to just be better in service, better in my creative flow, creative soul expression. So expect endless possibilities in your work, in your career, in what you're drawing in. Spirit wants you to know this doesn't mean that we don't understand. This is the Oversouls. This doesn't mean we don't understand what you've gone through in your human life experience, or how death has affected you, how it's challenging, how the uncertainty is very frightening, and how some of you have been betrayed, you've been let down, or what you've wanted has been taken away, and perhaps too soon, or when you didn't want it to, or you feel left alone. But something new is moving through that not will replace, but will take up the space of what is left open now. And that is the way of the soul. That is this earth experience. It's difficult because we have to bond, yet not become over-attached, not be in attachment. We have to have a healthy attachment to things and bonding, but there is cycles of gaining and losing, loss, separation, union, coming together, death, rebirth, transmutation, transformation, transition where there's chaos. So you're being asked, I would say between now and springtime, the time of Aries, for some of you even, I want to say Gemini time, May, June, to not get stuck in a conventional way of how things are unfolding or how you thought they were going to unfold or what they were going to look like. That to trust, do a little less, see where things go, but let yourself be guided by the divine, spirit, God, the all that is, the universe. You're getting messages, signs, and symbols. It's your divine aspect of you guiding you. And you're connecting to source energies. You're connecting to something greater, harnessing more of the energy of the universe. And that's what that 3 of inspiration is. 3 of Wands. That inspiration allows you to catch the energy for synergy, mutually beneficial people, connections, situations, friends, colleagues, collaborations. The coming together gets more and more mutually beneficial. It creates a synergy. And that synergy creates synchronicity. Synchronicity comes from energetic alignment. So let's see the man holding the heart. Knight of Materials. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles. So something is slow moving or slowly building, and that could be in a relationship, or that could be many of you drawing in the divine counterpart for yourself. But for many of you, it is also, there is a steady building of what you're creating on a financial, monetary level, business level, career, but also in relationship. And it's something that's fulfilling. You've got green here and you've got pink for the heart chakra. So it's something that's fulfilling for you. So we're going to clarify this. 3 of Swords. You've got 7 of Voices. So 7 of Swords. So again, there are some things, some betrayals, whether within yourself or some things that you didn't follow through on, that now you're kind of saying, I wish I did this. I wish I could have, would have. But you're being counseled to put that into a healing and processing framework. Because I do feel for many of you, you're going to be drawing in, or you are drawing in something even better. Okay, here we go. The death, rebirth. So surrender to the divine. It's just a further letting go, but you're not letting go to anything outside of you. That's what you need to remember. And under endless possibilities, we've got the Hermit, trusting your own light, your own counsel. Some of you may want to take a little time out, a little break. You may want to check in more with yourself before making big decisions. And here we are with the Devil. So for some of you, this is about challenges on the earth plane. This is about being held back or ensnared in something or with someone. Or this is about understanding how the earth plane works, that it takes Knight of Materials, Knight of Pentacles. It takes persistent effort, perseverance. Things change or build over a period of time, a span of time. It takes time, energy. There's space. What is time? It's space in between what was and what is becoming. So whatever you're drawing in or manifesting, you're understanding now that it's not you if something doesn't happen instantaneously. Whether you're drawing in love, a love relationship, a kindred spirit. Some of you, it's a new living situation. Some of you, it's a new job or career. You're now learning how to more consciously manifest. And that's really the lesson of the Devil. on many levels, it is about consciousness. It's about consciousness made manifest. It's about understanding how consciousness manifests into physical form. How do we manifest on the earth plane? The magician has the ideas and is in the manifestation, but when you're working with constraints of the earth plane, now you're getting into the devil of how do we live on the earth plane and not over-identify with it, that it is only us, only what we can see is what's relevant. So many of you are learning this. You're learning how to get in there and really change the trajectory of where you're going. Okay, and let's get an overall energy here, which is Temperance, which again goes back to healing, balance, the card of Sagittarius. There's an alchemical process that's taking place where you are harnessing more of the universal energies to move forward in what it is that you want to do or want to create. What Spirit wants you to know is that you are making headway. You are making progress. And to focus on the endless possibilities and do not get caught up in a conventional way of looking at things. Okay, so we're going to look and see what is the starseed message. Okay, I'm hearing for your soul insights mantra is, I move between realms and worlds. I move between realms and live between worlds to manifest a better reality. So many of you are manifesting a better reality, and you have to understand that you're living in between worlds, the past and the present, what you're creating, spirit, material, but it is all one. So you're where you are now, but you're focused on something and creating that. So you're creating a new world. And the message of the day is choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of your choice. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. All right, Radiant Soul Lights, please let me know how this energy feels for you, fits for you, and how it manifests for you. You can expect some kind of opening or confirmation, I would say, within the next couple weeks, probably around the time of the full moon, which I believe is the 27th of this month. And again, the dates I'm getting are March, April, the time of Aries, and also May, June, Gemini. So spring, beginning of summer seems to be a lot of revealing and turning points and a lot of conclusions as to what you're healing, what you're drawing in, and what you're manifesting. All right, love a thumbs up, please. Share. I'd love if you subscribe and get the notifications. If you want to connect with me further, there's Instagram, my Patreon, Soul Path community there as well. And I'll see you in the next reading. Take good care.